Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Club 10.0. With me today is Dan Shaughnessy. Let's talk a little baseball here in the middle of this frigid January and February we're having here in New England. Pedro Martinez is not officially retired, Dan. He's just not pitching at the moment, but he has not officially announced retirement. And over the weekend, some baseball sages, including our own Nick Cafardo, have raised the possibility of Pedro making a return appearance this year in the pinstripes. How would that strike you?
It'd be okay. They signed Bartolo Colon. Go for it, I say. I mean, it's already great having Manny Ramirez and Johnny Damon in the division, 18-19 games against Tampa. Why not have Pedro in New York? It's good. The last memory we have of Pedro was on the mound in the World Series in 2009. It wasn't good. And to have, you know, the way he finished up and a year off, I just don't know how reasonable it is that he can go out and be any kind of performer for them. You want to see it. You want to see more Pedro. You want to see him in New York. Bring it on.
Well, I mean, it would be an interesting sight. Now, we've lived through it with Wade Boggs. We've lived through it with Roger. We've lived through it with Johnny Damon. So it wouldn't be that jarring to our sensibilities to see Pedro, I suppose, given the context of those other guys, would it?
No. Just bring back Don Zimmer, put him in the coach's box. Pedro and Zim can go at it again. It'll all be good. I would like to see it. I mean, you go back. Pedro goes back a long time with the Yankees. Remember, he said the Yankees are my daddy.
That's right.
All that stuff like that. So it would just be fun. I hope it happens. I'm not optimistic that it can happen. I don't think he has that much left in the tank. But if he could be part of the Yankee rotation or even some sort of a bullpen long reliever, I'm all for it. Bring it on.
It would be interesting. And, of course, they would not be looking for him to be anything more than a rotation, as they like to say, the back end of the rotation. Even if Pettit were to come back, they're still one starter short. So that would be interesting. But strange. Look, Dan, it comes down to this. You know, stranger things have happened, and Pedro Martinez coming back as a Yankee. And I'm with you. I don't know how much he's got left, but I would think they would lay it out. We're not asking you to go be a savior here. We're asking you to be a component. I don't know if Pedro's ego, though, is such that he could ever accept just being a component.
His ego would be that he would probably stick him up for a lot of money, which they may not want to do. That's where his ego gets involved.
Well, if they just come back to Fenway in a Yankee uniform, we both want to be there.